What is good, Hellraisers? Welcome back to our brand new episode. Today we're continuing our series of looking at the best blueprints for all the guns, whether it be Modern Warfare or Cold War. And today's topic is the P90. Now the P90 is a gun that we don't see much, we don't see often in Warzone, but you do see a lot of multiplayer. Now I don't understand why people don't play a lot with it in Warzone. It's a very powerful gun. I'm assuming because Modern Warfare guns have taken a backseat compared to Cold War guns, but it still remains a very powerful weapon. Now if I don't have my loadout and I find a lot of dead bodies next to me and there's a bunch of customized guns, I will pick the P90 as a priority. Now looking at the P90, what do we have as blueprints? We have 3 blueprints for the P90. We have a legendary blueprint called the Underbush, we have a epic blueprint called the Ruby Rampage, and we have Dry Heat, which is a rare blueprint. Looking at the Dry Heat blueprint, it's a blueprint that came out in Season 2, pre-integration of Cold War into Warzone, so it's a very old camo. I think it's one of the first ones that I played with in multiplayer. You have the FSS 10.6 Pro barrel that increases that accuracy and that range. You have the WAF 1MW laser, which increases that accuracy again, and you have the granulated grip tape underbarrel, which increases that control, but it does take away a bit of the mobility. Now this gun again, it's very solid. It's a very fast performing gun. The good thing about this gun is that it has very good hip fire accuracy, even if you don't use a laser. So adding a laser to it, it does make hip firing very easy. And for some reason, something about the P90, there's the sound of the hit markers. It sounds very nice. So that one was a Dry Heat. The second one we're going to be looking at is the Ruby Rampage. Now the Ruby Rampage is the second best contender, of course. Not only out of these 3, but out of all the ones that you can buy too that we won't be talking about. But the Ruby Rampage has been here since Season 2, pre-integration of Cold War into Warzone. It's one that a lot of people liked when it first came out. I mean, the people weren't really using that many blueprints as much as the post-integration of Cold War into Warzone. That's when really they blew up. But before, people would just stick with their own builds. But when this one came out, everybody was jumping over it. I mean, I don't know if it makes the shape of the P90 stand out, but it does make the weapon look really nice. As far as the attachments, there are the tactical suppressor for the muzzle. It is good to have a suppressor, even though the monolithic suppressor would be better, but the tactical suppressor is not that bad. You have the tac laser for that extra added accuracy and hipfire accuracy. You have the Corp Combat hollow sight for the optics, which is also good for the accuracy and a bit of range too it gives you. I mean, it's a pretty good attachment, even though a lot of people have different views about the optics of the Modern Warfare guns. But this one's it's not bad. And of course you have a perk which is frangible disabling. Now the perks have a higher chance of performing well in multiplayer. I personally don't think that they make much of a difference in Warzone, but some people say that they do see the difference. Others say they don't. I personally don't, so I'd rather you guys either change it for some other attachment or just keep it and try it out. Last but not least is the best blueprint that you want for your P90. It is the Underbush, which is a blueprint, legendary blueprint, of course, that was introduced in Season 4, pre-integration of Cold War. It's beautiful. They did a good effort into doing the camo. It's very, I like the color, I like the painting you have on top. And the attachments are pretty solid. I mean, you have the monolithic suppressor, as I mentioned earlier. It is the best one for the Modern Warfare guns. You have the Forge Tac Retribution barrel that adds a huge amount of range, as you can see from the bottom left corner. You have the PBX Hollow 7 sight for the optics. That is quite important when you're trying to get that range. You have the Forge Tac CQB combination stock, which is one of the best stocks that you can have on the SMGs in Modern Warfare. And you have the rubberized grip tape for the rear grip. Now this does remove a bit of the mobility, but it does increase a bit your accuracy and your range. If you're trying to get a bit more mobility, what you could do is that you could change the rubberized grip tape to this stippled grip tape. Tape is not only going to increase your mobility, but also your sprint to fire speed, and that's quite important in gaining those very small inches, those milliseconds before your enemy, before the enemies in front of you draw their guns. You're going to have a tiny bit of an advantage, and that could be the difference between winning a game and losing a game. And the description for this gun is: emerge from the leaves and go for the kill, the Underbush SMG. Indeed, yeah, it does look like an Underbush. Let's look at the HD 3D cutscene. Try out the blueprint, let me guys know what you guys think. Of course, if you have a chance to get it, it will be perfect. If you don't have a chance to get it, just try these attachments and let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you have any other weapons you want to see or you want to know what the best blueprint is, please let me know in the comment section. Of course, I compare like my personal preference with a lot of the other YouTubers and with the amount of people using each and every blueprint, and of course with asking friends' advice and everything. So I mean, there's a lot of thought that goes into these blueprints, but again, it could be a personal matter for a lot of people. But yeah, for me, the best one not only is the one that seduces the most amount of people, but the one that resembles the perfect build that I would have if I were to build a weapon. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, have fun and enjoy. What the fuck?
His company's gone as well.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh yeah, he's down. Wait.
Oh, coming back in.
Oh,
They're on the bike.
yeah. On the loadout.
No, fuck! Fucking swat.
Oh, two of them down there. Down. Another one down.
I fucking got it.
That's gotta be about it, isn't it? How many of them have got?
There's one round here somewhere. There's another one on the loadout. Well, who the fuck's that? Stunning me. He's running about behind me. Fucking hell.
What we're doing here then, boys?
I'm fucked, mate.
Nothing.
I'm fucked.
Do you land on air trick and just go for the best on air?
Oh,
no. You got a fence, you got a fence. Oh no, don't land top, land middle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's that guy with a kilo again.
Yeah, definitely not landing top. There's a kid on there.
There's two teams here.
Hostile patrol.
It's the time to get them, innit? Get the guns. PKM.
What?
Closing in.
Res him, I'll shoot this door. Yeah, let's go, boys. Nah, cause I've got your son.
No, thanks.
Oh, Trig, get up that door, get up there. Just kill 4 people. There's a loadout confirmed.
I'm there.
AK-7 for you? I've not seen that for a while.
OTS, I'll have that. That Hawk's the fucking one you spawn in with, innit?
Dunno, but we're looking good
Well,
here.
I've only got
boys.
30 bullets, 36 bullets. Fuck off.
Yeah, I've only got 62. Is there anyone on us? Has anyone got an army?
Yeah. 33
I'm
meters.
safe. I'm safe. I've been shot away. I've been shot on the building.
There's someone near us, there's someone 11 metres underneath us. Look at that.
They're on the building. Oh no, it's Knuckles!
No, there is someone down there, 16 metres.
Safe zone's far. Let's motor.
Be careful, 20 metres underneath us, going towards purple or whatever that is.
People on there?
Moving here.
I'm jumping across to there. I'm going to take it to high ground.
Well, there's someone who was downstairs here.
People coming out of here.
Need to get up top first.
We'll get that armor.
Gas is
4v2.
moving.
It's us against two.
29 meters.
Let me check
There's
half.
one here.
Eyes on shooter. Gas is moving.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, knackers underneath.
Ah.
He's coughing.
The both there.
Yeah.
Gonna be trapped for after. One
Down
down.
one. Oh,
Yeah, I got him.
let's go. The other one's down.
Yeah.
He's down below. He's not gonna be able to get
shit.
up. He just rezzed, but he's gonna die. He's
Gas is
coughing.
moving in. Use safe zone. Gas is closing in. Get to the safe zone.
What? I've already done. Yeah.
He's dead, he's
there we
dead.
go.
Well done.
Turn
GG.
it off.
Back to back.